Hello everyone, and we are doing another drama review, and this one is Doctor's Affairs. It was a 2015 medical drama starring Satoi Hiroka Mota as Sato, as Tomoki Sato. As you can see, I'm still not that good. Who was in Glass House. Then there is Charaza Kondo as seasoned surgeon, played by Yuriko Ista, who was recently in the movie Erased by Fuji Television. If you haven't seen Erased, it is the live-action version of the anime Erased. It's actually pretty good. I've watched the anime. I've not watched the movie. I don't know if it's a movie or a series. It's on Netflix. Just this one is not on Netflix. It's from 2015. I originally saw it on Crunchyroll. I don't know if it's still on Crunchyroll because Crunchyroll doesn't do dramas anymore. Quick note in disclosure, I usually work Crunchyroll at least once a year in their stuff in Chicago and area. And one day I just asked, like, why are there no dramas uploaded anymore? Because it's been a couple of years before I asked that question, and they said they just aren't. Since there's a lot of other people at that time, there was still Drama Fever. There's still Viki. You may be able to find it on Viki, but it's an older drama, and usually they lose the rights for it, and they usually only have a season or a year or two where they have the rights for it. So you may have to actually go to a free site or go actually buy it, because a lot of those actually have DVDs of it. But always check if it has English subtitles. If you can speak another language, sometimes they have it in Chinese, sometimes they have it in Spanish, but if they have it in Spanish, they usually have it in English. So if you don't, you may not find it. So the best case scenario is to find it on the web, subtitled. There's the good thing about this story is that it touches on a lot of different things that were kind of new conversations in Asia. One was storylines is about age of responsibility, what's women are expected in modern Japan. It talked about, like, one storyline had a wife and a husband talking about having kids, and what is the man and woman's responsibility when they both have two demanding jobs. Who should stay at the wayside? Is it even right to ask of that of the other person? The main story is about Sato and Ishida relationship, and if you haven't noticed from the people who've played it, they're of different ages, and how does that May and December relationship really work, and how does exactly what is the role of the woman when she's the older person in the relationship. I've personally, most of the storyline is about romance. There is is stuff about medical stuff, but it's a romance thing. It's set in a medical drama, and it's actually really good. It's really awesome. You won't see a lot of them now, particularly like that in Japan. There's more of women empowerment, which is amazingly great, but they're good romance dramas from the medical field from Japan are sometimes hard to find equal balance, and this story is really great because it does give equal balance to the women and the men, and gives you a chance to ask those really real questions that modern Japan is still trying to figure out, and even all around the world, women are trying to figure out what's the role of women and men now. Since we all go to work, we all, there are men who stay home. What is that role now? What are we supposed to be doing? So it's a really great story. I would give it about 8 stars because, Japan, it's kind of short. And also because you really wanted to have a second season. To my knowledge, there was no second season to it. So, it's a really great show. The people who play it are really good, and you'll probably see them in other shows. So, talk to you guys later, and see you again at the next drama review. Remember, this is a Japanese drama, so check the internet if you can find it. Bye.